Picture a young Roman nobleman, born into an ancient but not particularly wealthy family. By his early 30s, he's risen through the tumultuous ranks of the Roman Republic, gaining fame, fortune, and followers. But this isn't just any man. This is Julius Caesar, one of history's most brilliant military leaders and shrewdest politicians. His life is a tale of ambition, power, and ultimately, betrayal. So, buckle up for an epic journey through the life of a man who would change the course of history forever. Caesar's journey from a minor noble to dictator of Rome is one of history's most extraordinary stories. His sharp mind, military genius, and deep understanding of Roman politics allowed him to rise in a world of constant change and danger, where one wrong move could cost everything. Caesar pursued his ambitions relentlessly and, in doing so, left a mark on the world that would endure for millennia. His rise, however, wasn't just about military strategy. It was about mastering the intricate political maneuvers of a collapsing republic and exploiting them to his advantage. Julius Caesar was born in 100 BC into the Julian clan, one of Rome's oldest patrician families. By the time of his birth, the family had lost much of its influence and wealth. Caesar grew up during a time of political upheaval, where power struggles and social unrest dominated the Roman Republic. Even as a young man, he showed remarkable intelligence and ambition, with an innate understanding of the complex political landscape. Despite his noble background, Caesar faced significant challenges. His family's declining fortune meant he had to rely on his wits and charm to navigate the Roman social hierarchy. His marriage to Cornelia, the daughter of a powerful Roman, helped secure his position but also put him at odds with the dictator Sulla. When Sulla demanded Caesar divorce Cornelia, he refused, risking his life and future, a defining act of defiance that marked the beginning of his complex relationship with Rome's power structure. Caesar's early career was filled with calculated risks. He served as military officer in Asia Minor, earning a reputation for bravery. After Sulla's death, Caesar returned to Rome, where he began climbing the political ladder. He was elected military tribune, then quaestor, and later aedia. Oh my goodness. I'm going to need a little help on these. He was elected military tribune, then
questor,
and later
aedile,
organizing lavish public games to win the favor of the people. His relentless ambition and drive for recognition fueled his rise in Roman society, even as obstacles threatened his progress. Caesar's true rise to power began as a military commander in Gaul, or modern-day France. From 58 to 50 BC, he led campaigns that greatly expanded Roman territory. The Gallic Wars were brutal, with Caesar's tactics often ruthless, but his military brilliance was undeniable. He conquered vast lands and gained the undying loyalty of his legions. These campaigns made Caesar immensely wealthy and popular in Rome. His written accounts of the Gallic Wars, commentaries on the Gallic War, were masterpieces of propaganda designed to portray him as a Roman hero. The victories in Gaul solidified his political position, providing the military strength and popular support necessary for his future ambition. Caesar's conquest of Gaul was more than just a military triumph. It was a strategic masterstroke. The resources and loyalty he gained there set the stage for his ultimate challenge, a direct confrontation with the Rome Senate and his former ally Pompey. Caesar's careful balancing of military might and political maneuvering was key to his unstoppable rise. In 49 BC, Caesar faced a pivotal decision. The Senate, led by Pompey, ordered him to disband his army and return to Rome as a private citizen. Caesar knew that compliance meant losing his power and possibly his life. Defying the Senate, he made a fateful decision. He crossed the Rubicon River, effectively declaring war on the Roman Republic. As Caesar crossed the Rubicon, he famously declared, "Alia iacta est," the die is cast. It was the point of no return. His march on Rome triggered a civil war that would end the Roman Republic and pave the way for the rise of the Roman Empire. Crossing the Rubicon was an audacious move, but Caesar understood that Rome was ripe for change. The Republic had been weakened by corruption and internal strife, and Caesar believed he was the one who could restore order and stability, but only by seizing control himself. His boldness set the course for the Roman Republic's transformation. After emerging victorious from the Civil War, Caesar was appointed dictator for life. This unprecedented level of power gave him the ability to implement sweeping reform. He expanded the Senate, reformed the calendar, and granted citizenship to people in Rome's provinces. Caesar also initiated public work projects to improve infrastructure and create jobs. His reforms addressed many of the problems that had plagued the Republic, but his concentration of power alarmed many senators. They feared Caesar was trying to establish a monarchy, leading to growing dissent and the formation of a conspiracy. Caesar's vision for Rome was ambitious. He sought to centralize power, streamline governance, and integrate Rome's vast territories. His reforms reshaped Roman society, economy, and governance, and their impact would be felt for generations. However, Caesar's unchecked power also sowed the seeds of this eventual downfall. On March 15, 44 BC, forever remembered as the Ides of March, Caesar was assassinated by a group of senators, including his friend Brutus. They stabbed him 23 times in the Senate chamber, believing that by killing Caesar, they would save the Republic from tyranny. However, Caesar's assassination did not restore the Republic. Instead, it plunged Rome into another round of civil war. The conspirators miscalculated the public's reaction, as many Romans viewed Caesar as a hero and his killers as traitors. Caesar's death marked the end of an era, but it also opened the door to the rise of his adopted heir, Octavian, who would eventually become Rome's first emperor. The assassination of Julius Caesar was a turning point, not just in his life, but in the history of Rome itself. Julius Caesar's legacy is profound, to say the least. He paved the way for the transformation of Rome from a republic into an empire, a shift that would change the course of history. His military conquest expanded Rome's territory to its greatest extent, while his political reforms laid the groundwork for centuries of imperial rule. Caesar's impact is nothing short of complex. On one hand, he is remembered as a brilliant military leader and reformer who sought to stabilize and strengthen Rome. On the other, he is seen as a dictator whose ambition contributed to the fall of the Roman Republic. His life and death are a reminder of the delicate balance between power and governance and the danger of unchecked authority. The Roman Empire that emerged from the ashes of the Republic was a direct result of Caesar's actions and vision. Future emperors would take the title Caesar in his honor, and his name would become synonymous with power and authority throughout history. So who was Julius Caesar? A hero or a tyrant? A savior or a destroyer? The truth lies somewhere in between. Caesar was a man of extraordinary talent and ambition whose actions changed the world forever. His story is a testament to the power of determination and the impact that one individual can have on the course of history. Caesar's life is not just a tale of conquest and political intrigue. It's a story of ambition, vision, and a pursuit of greatness. His legacy continues to inspire debate and reflection, reminding us that the pursuit of power often comes at a high cost. Yet despite his controversial legacy, Caesar remains one of history's most fascinating and influential figures. Caesar's life serves as both an inspiration and a warning. His rise to power was unprecedented, but so was his fall. In the end, Julius Caesar's legacy is not just measured by his victories or his defeats, but by the lasting impact he left on Rome and the world.